Hello everyone. Today we'll be looking at my world before I have built anything on it. Um, this video will be my last video in a while before I start school, and it'll be a while until I play Minecraft again on this world. I'll be busy focusing on doing what I'm supposed to. So I just wanted to take a look back on what my world looked like before 5,000 days. Um, let's get started. So this over here is Spawn Island. It looks much more different. Honestly, like for me, it's very unrecognizable because let me think. So I know the Don Quavius's immigration thing is right here. That's where you get your travel visa and all the coordinates to the world and stuff. And this is where the fountain is, and this is where the sign is and stuff. Where near the bonus chest. I think over here. I think this may have been built on. This might be where the storage system is. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you. I think this is where the train station might be, or the little subway that exits. Um, it's kind of crazy getting a look at this place because this right here, I mean, the island looks pretty much the same, just fine now. This is the military base, and there's a whole huge bridge. I think it's connected, like, maybe, I think this right here. Just getting reminded. Oh yeah, this cave is built over in grass blocks. Like, this is all, like, flatland. This is where the towers are, actually, where the, this underground area is where the clerics are, and I trade all the gold and rotten flesh and stuff I get from the gold farm. Over here, this mountain used to exist. This used to have like my first base originally, and then I flattened it out, for skyscrapers. I built a school, fireman station, police station, the skyscraper where you put the cake for all the celebrations. Um, yeah, this used to have a lot of trees and stuff, which is it's kind of crazy to look at. Just like very shocked. Over here, this is where like the old downtown area used to be, where this village is, which is kind of interesting. So the villagers that were here, they still exist. They're obviously in different parts. Like they're either in my iron farm or they're in their different professions. Like I make sure to keep them all alive. One thing that still does exist from this original village is this little tree right here. This tree has not been touched. Obviously, the village and the land around it has been. I think there's a barn here now, and we have the bank, and we got some other random towers and all this type of stuff. And you got the hotel somewhere over here, but yeah, this original tree, which I plan to like make it a park. Hopefully, it will remain untouched. Yeah, it's crazy how this is still standing. It's a reminder of where this world came from. Let's see. This is. I got rid of this Peninsula, I believe, or I think I made this like a trading dock, or I think the trading, trading. The port is right here. With all the crates and stuff like that. Over here across this island. Actually, it wasn't an island. I kind of made an artificial island. Like, I cut off the spruce biome right here. This is where the nether portal and the library is. You can kind of tell, got rid of all the trees. Replaced with cherry blossoms. I think it looks really nice. It's kind of crazy just to see how populated it was with things and stuff. And over here, around here is a slime farm, so you kind of get the view of, the rest of the city. Okay. Over here, this is just more flattened area, more, I think skyscrapers. I think the town hall actually might be right here. This is the road. Yeah, because if this is the bridge, we got some, we got the town hall, we got some skyscrapers, and then leading up to the castle. So over here, this entire thing got terraformed. I actually do believe this little dip in the terrain eventually became the river, and then the dam was built right here to stop the water, or the wall, and then over here that's where the other cartographers are. This is where the hospital is. Pretty interesting to see what happened. Oh yeah, over here, I recognize this. This is where the Love Garden is, where it first started. And then over here, this is the castle. So we kind of decided to keep the shape. So we have the bridge, and then we have the castle. Over here, the entrance, and then the tower, and then boom. So this got offline now in a few days. Actually, it was pretty fast. And this got built over, and then a large, massive castle was built over it, which was pretty fun. And also all the terrain was terraformed, and all these. Some of these trees I believe are still here. You know, a lot of them are gone. Like, especially behind here. This is where the suburbs are. Yeah, like this is where Saint Bing, the church is, like above this lava pool. It's built over. It's kind of crazy because I think one of my houses is so if that's the castle, it might be like right here-ish, built over this water, maybe right here, and then a friend's house, and then you know we got all the other houses here. So that's what it used to look like. Across the river to the industrial district. Yeah, this is completely. The terrain has kind of kept the same shape. I mean, this is where the factory is. This is where the shulker box farm is. This is where the iron farm is. So most of it's kept the same shape. This is the new area, which I flattened out, cleared out, and everything. Oh yeah, since this is a new, like these new chunks are generated. So in the original world, there's no cherry blossom here, but on here there is. I think over here, this terrain is mostly kept similar. I flattened this, so we'll eventually like have a new building over here. And then yeah, this is where the new downtown begins. So this area used to like I built it up and then like you know put grass over it. And I think this was like the Y layer. So it's where the university would go. This entire thing got filled with grass and stuff, and you know terraformed. I think over here, this is where the White House is. And Parliament would be like right here. I'm trying to remember. The post office would be right there. And then, as y'all seen from the first or the last video, this is where new downtown is. So this was all terraformed. This mountain got cut down. You know, there would be walls surrounding it. This was, you know, where the statue is eventually going to be. And then imagine the skyscrapers being here. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to see like just its development and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of, I'm like at a loss of words to describe what this looked like. It's kind of crazy how in 4 years this has changed a lot, especially from Spawn. I couldn't imagine restarting, but this has been an awesome world and a really great blessing to be able to play on here. If we look over here, this is where the Bingtown has pretty much like remained kind of the same with a village. I recently just took it down. But I think this part is like way different, this little forest area once it loads in. Because, you know, this got cleared, this got flattened out, this got built over. And now it's like there's a huge cathedral here. It seems like I'm generating new chunks, but at the same time I cannot tell because yeah, okay, never mind. It's just very unrecognizable because this is where the whole base is, like where the cave base, and then it's got all cut down and flattened out and everything, and then built over, which is very interesting. That's really it from the video. I just kind of interesting just seeing where everything is, and it's what it used to look like. Like this all flattened out, all proper and everything, and all connected by roads and stuff. It's very interesting. Just want to go back to Spawn, just take a look at that again. I can't believe this is one of my last days of winter break. So, you know, it's been kind of enjoyable just seeing, you know, what this used to be back in the day and how it's changed so much. Like, I remember it was just yesterday where I just got Moo and, you know, had my little setup here, my little mine and everything like that. You know, being scared to go down there, building the iron farm at Spawn and building the AFK fish farm. Now it's a very, very developed city, which it's continuing to develop, and hopefully in the future it will be complete fully. Yeah, like this farmer. I don't know if he's still a farmer, but you know, he exists somewhere. Yeah, he's probably wondering like, who am I and like why am I flying around? But little does he know. Honestly, I know Stampy made like a time traveling video, so I feel like I could have. It would have been fun to make a time traveling video. Honestly, I might do that. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for, if you came from the last video, thank you for watching that. Anyways, I will catch you guys later. Bye bye.